You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we got a couple of different things in this video. Number one, we got Jason Whitlock absolutely scorching Angel Reese over her hate for Caitlin Clark and the baffling reaction by these players, particularly Angel Reese, not being able to recognize the impact that Caitlin Clark could have on their life and their pocketbook. Not only not understanding that, but being so petty and jealous that it's Caitlin Clark versus not them, that they've got to scorch earth. Before we get there, we got Caitlin Clark's statement about the investigation that's going on, the bogus investigation that's going on by the WNBA, the Indiana Fever, and of course the Chicago Sky, which are celebrated the investigation. Before we jump into that, somebody on X put this up, an account called Go Irish. And I don't know if this person's really going to follow through with a day 1, day 2, day 3 of the WNBA putting out a statement that they should put out. I said, I reposted this, and I said, I do not believe this is a statement we will ever get. But he or she put this up. Day 2 of waiting for the @WNBA to do the right thing and release this statement. How long do you think it will take them? ? Upon further investigation, it has been determined that nothing inappropriate occurred at Gamebridge Fieldhouse yesterday. We take false accusations seriously and will be looking into any individuals who make claims to ensure they are not allowed to attend future games. We wish to sincerely apologize to Indiana Fever organization, players, and especially their fans. So that's the statement that so many of us, that especially the ones of us that just came into this league the last couple of years, the actual sports fans that the WNBA supposedly has been really and truly clamoring for until they actually get it and then they don't like it. All right. Waiting for. This is what we want to hear, right? Unfortunately, and I just put this up, I said, unfortunately, I do not believe this statement will come. @WNBA, @Kathy Engelberg are too afraid of the now minority-sized portion of the fan base to ever admit this was fabricated nonsense. And that's, I mean, come on. And Caitlin Clark, by the way, just comes out and admits yesterday she didn't hear anything. And Caitlin Clark is going to toe the line. She's going to take the high road. She's not going to come out and condemn this investigation. Unfortunately, and look, I wish these players would. I wish these players and the organization would have called a press conference and said, right off the rip, hey, we haven't heard anything. It's just not going to happen, unfortunately. And that's okay. I mean, it isn't, and it is okay. I understand, because Caitlin Clark, she just wants to play basketball, and I don't blame her. I get it. But again, they're going to keep coming after her too. So here we go.
It's super loud in here, although I didn't hear anything. I think, that's why they're doing the investigation. That's why they're looking into it. That doesn't mean nothing happened. So you just trust the league's investigation, and I'm sure they'll do the right thing.
All right. So she said, we're just going to trust the investigation. More comments.
They're investigating alleged comments or hateful comments from fans towards Sky players. We talked about this in the past. Now it should be an inclusive environment. You want to speak on that?
Yeah, there's no place for that in our game. There's no place for that in society. And, certainly we want every person that comes into our arena, whether player, whether fan, to have a great experience. So I appreciate the league doing that. I appreciate, the Fever organization has been at the forefront of that since, really day one and what they're doing. So we'll, hopefully the investigation, we'll leave that up to them to find anything and take the proper action if so.
Okay, so there we go. I mean, that's her comments. I do wish the Fever organization and their players would take a stronger stance against nonsense, against fabricated allegations. I'm starting to wonder if the league even knows how to react. I mean, that Adam Silver needs to put stronger leadership in place for the WNBA because it looks to me like, unfortunately, once the media got involved and ESPN talking this up, it was a wrap. All right. The fans were going to get left behind in this, the good fans, right? So, Jason Whitlock, scorched Angel Reese. I'll just let you guys listen to this.
Angel Reese believes she's underpaid. In a league benefiting significantly from Caitlin Clark, Reese hates the one player who might lead the league to profitability. Reese hates the player who has made her rich and famous. Reese is probably the 30th best player in the WNBA. Because of her one-sided feud with Caitlin Clark, she's arguably the second most recognizable player in the league and earning millions of dollars off the court. This is insanity. Why hate Caitlin Clark? You're nothing without Caitlin Clark. Mailbag.
All right. I'm just going to stop it right there, but you heard what he said. I mean, we got a coattail rider situation that's happened here. All right. Now, he's right. Angel Reese is probably the second most recognizable player, but that's of a league where a lot of players most people can't pick out of a lineup outside of Caitlin Clark. So I don't know what that says exactly. But he's right. And these players, there's several of them. You could see it last year. They got a real problem with the fact that Caitlin came in and not only moved the needle, but broke the needle. And I almost feel like that during the reaction by Angel Reese, where she went after Caitlin Clark and then she walked around and was continuing to talk shit, at that time, she was very consonant of and very aware, fully aware of the fact that she knew she could cash a check off of her reaction of that it was going to go into the mainstream. It was going to catch fire. Her fan base was going to get all worked up into a lather. Fully aware of it. Oh, well, I got a chance for another McDonald's deal out of this. I mean, because otherwise, how does she stay in the news? If she's not tied to Caitlin Clark, how does she stay in the news? Especially in that new system that Tyler Marsh has got her playing in. Now, she had a double-double the other day, but the team looks largely irrelevant. She's on a team that may win 8 or 10 games. And then what's the perception of her going to start looking like that she's not able to elevate her team into winning? You're supposed to be, this player, you're supposed to be, I'm trying to think of a player that I could compare. You're supposed to be the Shaq of the WNBA, and you're looking more like Andre Drummond out there. And God, I hate to even bring up Shaq because I feel like I just insulted him. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.